This
have.
conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, I think so. It didn't ask you to save it somewhere.
It did not actually.
Okay, I think that by default it will be saved on the cloud then. Okay, not an issue. So that's what I was saying, that the extracted data is easy to go to, and um, your visualization will be way more faster in compared to the live connection of your data.
Right. Okay.
Got the point?
Got it. I couldn't practice
Yeah.
it because in public, I could not see the live versus extract there. I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to find it. Then later on, I browsed through online and they said on the Tableau public, it's always extract. It's not live at all. I wanted to fiddle with that icon,
I,
but I couldn't.
I didn't got the question. Can you repeat that?
No. Because I'm using Tableau public, there was no
Uh-huh.
live and extract buttons.
Yeah. Because you're using Tableau Public now, it will not allow you to choose between those two options, or even it will not allow you to publish your data to the Tableau
Yeah.
server. So that
Yeah.
it is solely used for practicing your Tableau desktop for the developers.
Yeah, that's what happened. I was like, what's happening here? I thought I installed it wrong for a while. Then I searched online and someone gave the answer.
Yeah, yeah, I know that. Okay. Yeah, so that's the restrictions which we have with the Tableau public. So can't do anything. So did you find anyone in your home who is a student, or you can get the student license for 1 year for free?
None, not even one.
Not even one.
Yeah, no.
Okay, try searching in your extended families then, because they can help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So any other doubts you have?
I will ask today because I want to finish what the session yesterday. I'm yet to
Mm-hmm.
finish it actually.
Yeah, not an issue. Anyhow, we are going to meet tonight, right? So,
Yeah. Tonight.
like you tonight, my tomorrow morning. So we will discuss that and clear that out.
Right.
Okay, not an
Yeah.
issue. Okay, let me share my screen and then we can start with our today's session. So let me know once you're able to see it.
Yeah. I see a blue screen. I got
I
it.
don't know why.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know why this blue screen is there. Okay, let it be. Okay, so okay. So what we did yesterday was we went to on some glance on the Tableau server. Okay, so being an administrator, you just needed to know how this things works. So we will start where we left off yesterday, and then we can take it over from there. Okay.
Okay.
So yesterday we talked about sheets, we talked about dashboard, we talked about stories, and overall functionality is what Tableau desktop and how it works. Okay. So today let me do something new. Today let me do create some visualization. So just bear with me. Okay, and now delete it. Create a dashboard. Pick sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. Okay, so this is the dashboard layout. Okay, and here if you see they are the phone layouts, which you can be able to see when you download a mobile application of Tableau. And here the developers will be seeing how it will look like in a mobile. Okay, when they have to develop something for the end users who need some mobile applications too, are using a mobile applications too, they can always go ahead and see the preview of it. Otherwise, by default, so if you see a device preview their option, so by default it will be a default desktop. Okay, so if you click
Okay.
on a desktop, you will get the different ideas of what different desktop we can choose from. Okay, so one is like a desktop monitor, which is 1920, and so just generic desktop. This is for our iPad, medium desktop, and the large desktop. Okay, so
Okay.
you can add the layouts also if you want on the desktop size, and if you want to change it a little bit, that can also be done. Otherwise, you can always go ahead and use whatever is available on the by default. Same
Got
goes
it.
for the phone also. If you choose a different device, you can actually go ahead and choose with a different mobile device layout. Okay, and
Okay.
again, you can add whatever models if you want and how it will look like in different screens, etc.
Right.
Uh, One more thing which I wanted to focus that let's say you're not using any one of these, you're just using a default by whatever is given. You can actually go ahead and choose your desktop browser being so there are very various of options available there. So how you want to see your end dashboard on the web browser. So this is how you can choose it from. So you want to go with a A3 or A4, or you just want to go with a laptop browser or the full screen, whatever it is, or a generic ones. So depending upon your your wish, how you want to see it, you can choose it from. If you
Right.
don't want to do this also, you can actually control your width and the height of your dashboard. Okay, you see how different pixels you can give it here, a numeric pixels, where you can go ahead and choose your number, and
Got
it
it.
will change accordingly. Okay, I'm not going to change anything right now. Again,
Right.
there's a layout option. In the layout options, you can actually, so right now nothing is visible, right? Nothing is um, like it's all grayed out. Once you choose any of your sheets which you want to change the layout for, you can go ahead and change the position, change the size, give the border, give the background. So these are all the cosmetic changes which you can do.
Okay.
So this is not for you. Just giving you a general idea that how developers do it, and you should, if anyone asks you in future on your job, you can always go ahead and have give them suggestions.
Okay.
Okay, so coming to the publishing part. So let me. So you always, so if you see, I have included everything on the dashboard. So in the dashboard, whatever the sheets which you have been used, there will be a tick mark. Let's say I'm using only sheet one, and the rest of the sheets I'm not using. So you will see there's a small tick mark there which says which sheet actually you are using.
Right.
Okay, sometimes what happens, the sheet's title will be hidden. Okay, so let's say I'm hiding the sheet title, you will not able to know which sheet it is. So by seeing this sheet sections, you will get to know which sheet it is. And there's also a go to button here on which if you click, you will directly redirect it to sheet one. So see how it goes. And
Okay.
you will be able to come back to the sheet. Okay, let me delete this. So from here also you can add a sheet, a dashboard, a story by right clicking on. I'm just right clicking on the dashboard section. You can rename your name dashboard section. So you can say test, maybe test. Okay. You can duplicate this one. You can hide all sheets. So whatever the sheets which are there, it will be hidden. Okay.
Okay.
So unhide sheets will unhide your sheets. But remember, it will hide only those sheets which is being used in the dashboard. For example, let me create a new dashboard and let me use two of the sheets. And when I'm saying hiding the sheet, only two sheets will be hidden because only two sheets have been used.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's how it works. Then again, copying of so you can actually copy the format of some sheet to paste it to somewhere else. So let's say I have done some formatting here, okay, and I want to paste those formatting here. So you can actually go ahead and copy it and then go ahead and paste it. It
Right.
will work too. So formatting part, I didn't went through it. So formatting is here. If you click on format, you will able to see a lot of different formats which you can change. These are all the cosmetic changes. For example, let me say font. So you can actually go ahead and change the fonts of whatever section you want. So each and every section is editable and can be changed. Okay. So here you have to choose from which fields you want to change a font for. Let's say I'm choosing subcategory. Okay, and I want something to be in the, let's say, brown section.
Okay.
Okay, so everything you can do, and so you see this part is going to be changed because this is subcategory, right? You
Right.
can do italic, you can do underline, so whatever changes you want, you can do it. Then again, there are the alignments, so same fields you have to select for. Then there is the shades, borders, and the lines, the grid lines.
Right.
So you see there is a grid line here, the very light grade
Yeah.
lines are there. So you can actually go ahead and manage those too.
Cool.
Okay, so let me delete this one and let me hide. Okay, let's not hide it. So let me go back to the server. And you see we have different options available. So sign into that server which you are using, or open a workbook. If you click open a workbook, it will ask you which workbook you want to open. If you have created anything in past, publish workbook, which I'm interested in. So
But
if you
you want
click
to
on the
open a
publish, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
when you open a workbook, that I
Mhm.
mean, we can add another workbook into this one.
No, no, it will be a totally new workbook which will be open.
Okay, you're not adding anything. All right, got it.
No, a new window will open. So see, a new window is started open.
Okay, this is a whole different workbook. Okay.
Yeah, whole different workbook. So let's go back to the server and publish workbook and publish data source.
And when
Okay,
you publish when you publish this
Mhm.
workbook, right, you need to be
Right.
signed in to that particular server.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you that too. Let me sign it out first. Now I'm not signed in. Okay, so let me go back and see there's an option called sign in. So if you also click on publish workbook, it will ask you to sign in. So let me click on publish workbook, and now it is asking me to sign in.
Okay, this is basically a server ID which you're typing in, or
Yeah.
sometimes is it IP address as well? Is it?
It can be, yeah, it can be, you can change it actually. You can give the name of your organization. You can remain it. I just left it out. What I did yesterday was I installed one more Tableau server just to make things clear so that I can also go back with the scratch and to explain it to you. So
Okay.
in order to do that, what I did, I created one new Tableau server.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't change the names yet. It's just the same which it gave me when I installed it. But I can always go ahead and change the names too.
Okay.
I'll tell you that part too. For
Okay.
now, but let me, yeah. So I was there. So there are two things here: publish workbook and publish data source. What are these two? Okay, so data source is something which you already used to connect that data, and you're doing the visualization on top of it, right?
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can actually go ahead and create some extract out of those. Okay, and when you say creating an extract, let me say this one and let me save it somewhere. Okay, saved it. I went there, and let me go back. I'm not going to publish the data source here. I never use it. I'm not going to sign it. I don't use it. Just the easy way to do it is publish workbook. It will ask you to sign in.
Okay.
So we can save a step there. Okay, you give your ID and the password. So there are two different projects right now. So these are the same projects. When you go on the explore button, you will see the projects which are available there.
Right.
So there are the Tableau samples, which Tableau by default it gives, and by default it gives you a new project as a default. You can always go ahead and create a project here. So
Okay.
let us create a project, say training. And I created a new project. Let me go back and see whether this project is available or not. So for that, I have to go back and then again click on the publish workbook. And now the training came,
Right.
right? So let's say test one, that's fine. Description, if you want to add, you can add it. Tags, if you want to give anything. So why we use tags? So tags are something, so you use Instagram?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No,
Or
no.
you use Facebook, anything?
No,
Facebook or
no.
LinkedIn?
No, I don't use any of those.
Any of those things. That's great. That's actually great. Okay, so tags are something in the virtual world is you give a tag to something, right? So let's say this is a sample superstore. Okay, so superstore data. So you can say superstore. Okay, and if you give a tag to it, it will come like this tag. Okay, and if you go to the servers, and if you go to the search and search depending upon the tags which you gave, it will be easy to find your workbook. So let's say on one of the sites you have like 100 200s of those workbooks available. So if you give a tag to something, it will be just easy to type that tag, unique tag name, and you will be able to find that workbook. So that it is all about.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay. Then again,
Makes it
refreshing a
easier.
yeah, makes it easier to just filter out your workbooks.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, and then there is a refresh schedule. So you can always go ahead and do the give a refresh schedule here according to whatever the schedules which is available for your organization, or you can modify it because it will every schedule charge you something in Tableau. Okay, so if it is a daily, weekly, monthly, they are going to charge something out of it. So
The
when
Tableau
you're
is going to
going to
charge.
yeah, Tableau going to charge. So when
Okay.
you're purchasing this Tableau server for any organization, you have to be very careful where you have to select which kind of scheduler you want. So you want a daily scheduler, monthly scheduler. So it will always good to have a hourly scheduler when you're going for a purchase.
Hourly schedule. Okay. Hourly. And okay, they charge you for this. Not just for the license, but this one as well. Okay.
Yeah, so there will be like a additional cost when once you do this all, once you go for the purchase, they will give you everything. They will give you the bifurcation of the details. What do you want? And they're going to charge everything for that.
Okay.
Okay, so I think the purchasing module I am still not much clear, but that is a part which I know.
Okay.
Because purchasing it for an organization is way more different for purchasing it for a single user.
Yeah.
Okay, and then again you see there's a sheet section. So what do you want to publish from your dashboard? That is all here. Okay, if you just want to publish a dashboard, or if you want to publish a separate sheets, whatever the visualization you select, you can able to control your publish. Okay, so if you click only on the dashboard, only dashboards will be selected. So normally we use this option only dashboards, because that's the final part where we consolidate every sheets and publish those sheet to the Tableau server.
Okay.
Okay, so you can change it. So now you can see there's 1 out of 5 is selected.
Got it.
Permissions. So permissions are basically the same as project by default, because this is something same as project means. If you go back here, if you go to the training on the triple dot, you will see the permission section here. So whatever the permission you give here, that same permissions will be applicable to this particular dashboard.
Got it.
Okay, and then the data source. So you should always go ahead with the embedded in workbook. No, not always. You can change it from embedded in workbook or publish separately. So this is the option which was given when you click on the server and say publish data source, right? So you can actually control it from here. Publish separately means publishing a data source and publishing a workbook. So you see the option got changed.
Okay.
Okay, and if you select embedded in workbook, that it means it is going to publish your zip file. Zip means TWBX file.
TWBX. Okay.
Yeah, with the extract included.
Okay.
And remember, if you're going to publish an extract included, that workbook size is going to be big. So the good practice is to publish the data source separately. In this
Okay.
way, you're publishing an extract also, and you're publishing your workbook also. Extract will be taking care of your refreshes, your this refresh, uh, whatever
Right.
options you selected, and the workbook will entirely focusing upon your visualizations.
And this probably is a TWB file.
And this will be TWB file, yes. So
Usually.
I will
Okay.
I will show you how different it is. So let me publish it first with the embedded workbook. Okay, and you want to show sheets as a tab, show selections, say publish. Okay, so test is published, extract is 0. You don't, if you want to change your extract refresh from here also, you can change it. Okay, I'll go back to the training part, and let me go back here again and go to the server and publish workbook, say test2. And this time we are not going to embed this in workbook, we're going to publish it separately and publish one data source and workbook. Anytime if you feel I'm going fast, do let me know, okay?
Sure. Sure. Yeah, my confidence is this is all recorded.
I know that, but sometimes you will need someone to give you the explanation. So I know it is recorded, so that's fine. So you see, we have published test 1 and test 2, and one data source also with test 2. How you can see that? If you click on test 1 and click on test 2, for example, you see the data source. This is the extracted data source.
Right.
And if you go to the test 2, you will see this is a live connection. And why this is a live connection? Because it connects to this data source, which is extract, and you can edit the extract refresh here. You need not to worry about your extract refresh in your this. Here you see in test 2, now you will not get an extract refresh option.
Okay.
But here you will get an extract refresh option.
Okay, that was
And also the size. So let me. So you see, this is 52.2 KB. This is 989.6 KB.
okay. So the first one was the extract, the second one was the live. So
Yeah.
this is not taking too much. Okay.
Yeah. So for your like performance, you need to publish it separately so that it will give you a good performance there.
Right.
Okay. So now we have done with the publishing extract. Dashboard
And you did the
scheduling.
project on live, right?
Sorry.
The workbooks you did, it was done on live connection, not extract. Does that make a difference
This
when you
one.
say it?
No, I did it on extract basically. I did it on extract.
Okay. It's on live, right? It's showing on live.
But just because I published it, that's why it is showing it in a live, because I published the extract separately. Let me go back. See, I will show you. Let me go back, go back, go back, and go back. Let me go back to the part where before publishing it. Yeah, so I've deleted it and published it. So now let me go back to the data source. I saved it, right? How can I tell you? You see, in front of you only, I saved that extract here.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yep.
Yeah. Remember, I clicked
Yeah.
on the extract part and then I published it.
Right.
Yeah. For now, I can't show you what
Okay.
I
So,
did, but yeah, I did clicked on extract and I published it, and then I clicked on publishing it separately. So two
got it.
differences are in front of you right now. Okay.
So when you are putting it on extract and then you published it in two different ways, right? Okay.
No.
Let me just.
So first way was publishing it with the embedded extract.
Yeah.
Okay. Publishing the workbook and extract in the same zip file, TWBX file.
Right.
Okay. And this one, so I will tell you, this one is TWBX, which contains your visualization and your extract. This is your TWB and this is your hyper.
This is the hyper you saved there back at okay.
Got the difference?
Yep.
Any
Yep.
confusion here? I
Um.
think you're still confused.
Yeah. No. Maybe after today in the evening, I'll ask you the same questions if I'm confused.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But the first one, so once you practice, oh, you can't even practice this. That's the issue. If you click on publish workbook and if you go with the embedded ones, this will be embedded in your Tableau dashboard will having the visualization part 2 and the extract part 2. Let me show you by this definition. TWDX file. Okay, so it is a packaged workbook file, okay, which contains your data file used in the Tableau and your visualization, where it is. Whiteboard document visualization. See, read this.
Right.
Okay, so it
Correct.
is a combination of both of them, but when you're publishing it separately, it is a combination of your TWB and hyper. So extract you're publishing separately. You can do this also. See, you can close this, delete this, save this. Okay, right now I'm saving it in TWB. Okay,
Okay.
let me go back to the document, Tableau repository, workbooks, and save test. Okay, saved it. Now, if I go to the server, if I say publish data source, and let me publish this in the training orders, external publish. I want to override it. Yes. Let
Okay.
the data source publish.
Before publishing
Yeah,
it,
tell me.
you're saving it in your desktop first and then posting it. Okay.
It's not important. Earlier I didn't saved it, but I was able to publish it. But
Okay.
just to show you that I'm saving the what do you say, publish TWB file and publishing a hyper file separately. And
Okay.
now you see I've already published the extract. So if you go to the data source, it will be connecting to your Tableau server directly, not to my local.
Okay.
You see, connected
Yeah.
to Tableau server as Siddharth Singh, this thing, the site name, and it is showing me that. And here, from here, you can download a copy of that extract. So again, if you click on download, it will download a TDS or TDSX file, um, which is like a brother of Hyper.
Okay. TDSX is okay.
So TDS and TDSX. So
Okay.
these are the two different extract extensions.
Okay. Any difference?
Okay. Yeah. So TDS contains the information related to the data source, like location, username, or password. And this is ideal for situations like custom data set that maybe you or your team members use it regularly. Okay. And
Okay.
TDSX is similar to TDS, but it has an additional feature, which is having a data available offline also, with all the customization done on that data set.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say you are using some of the like customization online on your data set, and if you save it as a TDSX, that will also be saved.
Okay. It's available offline, but it can be refreshed.
Yep.
Okay.
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 So you can download a copy from here.
Okay.
So go back, study something, study about this. If you feel comfortable, that's okay. If you don't feel comfortable, come back and let me know.
Yeah, yeah. This is good. Yeah.
Right.
I will study back.
Yeah. So you have to work on that part, otherwise you will be left behind.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So I told you in the first day. Uh, okay. But that okay, that's done, and we are here. and we published this one. What did I next? What I wanted to dashboard scheduling. So dashboard and server settings. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so this is the server which we have, and I already went through the home, explore, favorite, etc. So there's also an option in the new version called shared with me. So if anything is so yesterday which I was showing you, that was not having this option, right? Shared with me. But in this is like if you see, this is 2020.3, and this in this version we actually have shared it with me option. So this will give you all those dashboards which are shared with you only, with the other team members.
Okay. Mm, okay.
Okay, so let's say you're working with some of your friends, and some those teammates shared you some dashboards. You will be able to figure it out. So have you used ever SharePoint or like OneDrive?
OneDrive, yeah, I'm using it right now. Yeah.
So
I
you
used it
have an
before as well, actually.
okay. So you have an option there which says shared with me files. The
Yeah, yeah, I've
same
seen it.
goes here for the Tableau server also.
Got it.
Okay. And okay, close this one. So this will be the cluster of everything there. Um, so this is the recommendation part. Even this is new to me. I didn't went through what recommendations are. So let me go back and study something about this one, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, so with the new features, everything is coming as a very new like
Yeah.
with every update, it is adding something new because it has a lot of competition with the Power BI now. So that's why I think it's growing fast.
Okay. Yeah, they need to
Okay.
upgrade themselves.
Yeah, they have to, because otherwise they will be left behind. But
Yeah.
most of the organizations use very restricted part of the Tableau servers. Okay, so whatever we are studying right now, it may be or maybe not being useful when you start working with some of the organizations. They might be using very old Tableau server. Okay, so that can be the case.
Got it.
So you have to be prepared, and that's why I told you to go through the release notes, because with each and every updates, they're adding something new. So if some organization is using a lot older Tableau servers, I've seen organization using 10.5 till date.
Okay.
Okay. The clients which I added in this year January, they were using 10.5 since past 4 years, I believe, and then I upgraded it to 2020.1. So it
When
was a long journey.
you said the
Yeah,
update is free, right?
yeah. Update is totally free, but they don't do it just
Okay.
because they don't trust the server. Because with every new server, they have to patch a lot of things according to their organization. Okay,
Okay.
updating a server is still easy, because if you go ahead and work with banks like Bank of America, their Credit Suisse are there, so they are very rigid about updating anything. It's not about the server. They will be rigid about updating anything, any small thing also, because they have to maintain the large security part,
Right. Yeah.
right? So if it is a startup, it is way easier, but if it is a big organization, it is a lot more harder.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what it is. I can't deal with them, but you have to sustain with them. Okay, so I think the Tableau desktop part, which I had to cover, I have covered everything here. Okay, till now, um, and all the formatting, all the publishing, and everything is completed till date. And if you want, I can move ahead with the Tableau server now. or if you want, I can wait till today, in the today evening, and we can meet back about the Tableau
Sure.
server part.
It looks like it will take a little while for me to finish the desktop videos because there are
Yep.
around 91 videos out there. And every
Yes.
video
Yes.
I keep pausing it, try doing it, pausing
That's
it,
what I
try doing
said. You. That's why I told you, no, okay, it is just a 4 minute video, but it can take 15 to 20 minutes to practice.
Yeah, that's what's happening actually.
Yeah. So because you're new to the interface. Once you get to know the interface, it will be easy. So our mind will work more faster in that way. But
Yeah,
working for something very new, that takes time. So that's totally understandable. So that's okay. And you don't have to go in the core of it because you're going with the Tableau server admin part. So just to know the how it works, you should. I suggested you to go through those videos
yeah, okay.
because we
Yeah,
take
might as well learn it a little just in case I get stuck somewhere. It'll-
yeah, because we take a different session for Tableau desktop, and it is again a 20 to 30 days session to learn everything down there. It is not easy for you, for someone to come pretty new and learn everything in one day. So don't be harsh on yourself. It will take time, but you have to like keep practicing every day to get that memory, what do you say, a short term and a long term memory, right? So to get into the long term memory, you have to practice it daily.
Got it. I wish I could just save this. I can't even save this. Uh, you mean the public files anywhere, is it? Or can I? And I,
No, you can't.
no, I
You
cannot. I
can't
cannot.
do anything.
And I can't even download it just to see how it works in the server because I've
Nope.
installed the server. Okay.
Nope. What I can do is, uh, but yeah, that is not to be done. I think you already have a server now. Mm. I wish you hadn't used your 14 days trial prior to our training.
I I didn't know what was happening. I thought I could reinstall it, probably use it. I didn't even study that time. I was like, let me just put
So
it and
why?
see it and
So,
wasted my time there.
so let's invest some time here. Let's do one thing. Can you share your screen? One second. Yeah, you can see it now. Can you open Tableau desktop? No, open your control panel. Sorry, where you see uninstall your applications. Uninstall a program. There we go. You click that. Yeah. Maximize this one and jump to Tableau desktop. Yeah, 2020.3. Yeah, click on that. Uninstall it. Uninstall. Let's see if I can help you out here or not. I hope I can.
And the server you're using, it's installed um, within your
My
company, is it?
VM. Yeah, it is within my company, so I can't share even the. Can give you access to that.
No, 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 no. I don't want access to that. I was just my wife asked me that question. You know, is it installed where? Is it installed in
So it is installed
cloud?
in VM. Yeah, it is installed on VM, a Windows-based VM. So it's a Windows server on which Windows Tableau server is installed.
Okay. this can be basically installed in many different platforms, I suppose.
Yeah. Even on Linux, on Mac.
Right. Okay. My wife was asking me to install this yesterday on AWS server. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that can be done.
I'm like, come on, I'm just started the course.
So your wife is in technical field. She can help you a lot, I believe, if she have time.
Yeah, if she has time, she said she's going to help me out with SQL actually, and she is Tableau certified as well and AWS certified.
Oh, oh,
Um,
nice. So you have a teacher at home only.
yep, she's she's very good at what she does, but she does very good at teaching me stuff. She's very bad at teaching me stuff actually because she's
Oh,
too
I know.
uh,
Pe-
her speed
People
is too
don't
fast.
have patience sometimes. Yeah, I know that.
Uh,
Everyone
she's
can't be a teacher. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's too fast in what she says, and it's too complicated for to
Because
get into my
what happens, no? Understand this. What happens if you're working on in a certain field for a very long time, no? So your mind thinks faster and your hand moves faster than that. So that's how it is.
head.
So
Yeah, the kind
it
of
will it
example
will
she
take a
gives
lot of
me is like
patience. Uh, uh,
the kind of
so you
example she
can't
gives
score
me
really
is like, yeah, like what are you talking about? Slow down.
well. Okay, now click on your file explorer, the folder button beside the E. Uh, Open my computer. I can say that. Open my computer. Yeah. Go to this PC. Go to C drive. Go to program files. Go to Tableau. Delete 2020.3. Shift delete. Go do shift delete.
Okay.
Yeah. Delete this. Continue. Now go to downloads and delete your file which you use to download install your uh, Tableau desktop, the last one. Shift delete. Now go to the site and download the Tableau desktop again. And this time open it in a incognito mode.
Okay.
Yeah, now say Tableau desktop download. Now click here. Don't click on without telling me, I mean, without listening to me, okay?
Oh,
Click
sure.
there, download Tableau desktop. Come down. Go up. But in this trial, try now. Can you go back and say, go to products? Yeah, go to products. Tableau desktop. How can I download the older version? Come down, more down, more down, 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 more down. Okay, let me Google it and send it to you. 1 second.
Okay. The license and everything is saved in the system, I suppose, right?
Yep. Go to Google and say Tableau Desktop 2020.2. Point two. Click on the second link. Yeah, download it. Tableau Windows. Yeah, Windows. Yeah, let it download. So you can always go ahead and download a different version.
Okay.
Okay. And you can use a different email ID every time.
Okay. You said the version should be the same for desktop and
Or
servers.
less. Or less.
Okay.
It
For the
should be
desktop, it
same
should be
or
less.
less. Yeah. It could be
Okay.
same as a Tableau server, but it can be less than the Tableau server too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything less than the server is good, or the same as
Is good.
right.
Yep.
Okay. I don't need to run any script, is it, for this one?
Nope.
I mean to uninstall the previous desktop completely with the
We already
licenses.
did that. We
There should
deleted
be
everything.
okay.
Yeah.
I have read uninstall.
Yeah. So you're born and brought up in New York or US? Or
No,
you're
no,
born
no.
here?
I'm born in Hyderabad.
Oh, you're
Born
from
and brought up in
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Yeah, I'm from Hyderabad. I came
That's
here
nice.
like 8 years back.
Yeah, most of the Androids do go to US. I see that.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't come here on on wish. I was just party here. We got
Oh,
married. My wife was here a long time back, and she was like, "No, no, I want to be here." So we came here. I, I I was much more into my business. I had my business. I still have a business in India, and
oh,
I was working here in different places, but not in software field. It's
okay,
basically, I was a manager of multiple stores, and
okay.
I used to work quite a bit. And my wife said, during this COVID, I
Mm-hmm.
just couldn't go because it's like risking my whole family if I go out. And
Right.
New York was bad, pretty bad. New
Yeah,
York.
it was pretty bad.
It was
Pretty
like
bad.
there were uh, cooler ice trucks lined up near my house, and
Oh,
yeah, there were like too many COVID, uh,
patient.
not patients, dead bodies in those
Oh
trucks.
my goodness. Okay.
I live in the New York City, so I'm like devastated there. And going out and doing anything. One day I
So how
started
things are
coughing.
now?
Now it's actually better because people are like wearing masks and social distancing. They're doing a good at it, but few are pathetic.
Still,
Yeah,
uh,
they
I
don't.
think there's the same situation here in India too.
Yeah, whenever there's a cases going up, and this governor says, "I'm gonna lock you down, like lock up the place." Like I can't be like
Mm,
this. I know this is going to be like this for the next 1 year, and 1 year I
yeah,
cannot be without a job.
that's true.
See, the worst part about being at home is you have to be sane being at home. Stay sane.
Yeah,
That's difficult.
yeah, that's a difficult part. Yep.
I can't go to gym. I can't go to swimming right now. I can't go meet anybody. Nobody's coming home. I can't go anybody's house. It's like, okay, let me just work or learn something at least. I won't even send my daughter to the school. She is doing
Mm,
remote learning.
hmm.
My wife's
Oh,
working from home. So everybody's stuck here.
stuck in the home. Yeah. So even the schools started working offline, like
Yep. I mean,
online.
yeah, her school, uh, it's uh, it's like there's remote as well as blended learning. You can even go to school, but I don't want to send her to school.
Okay.
It's too much of a risk.
Yeah. Put something else there. Write anything.
We should not say student.
Say manager. Below that, yeah, analyst is fine. Change the phone number. Change the phone number. Change it digit, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Then start the trial now.
In the middle of my job, in the middle of March, I suppose, I started coughing for no reason.
Oh,
It was just pretty scary. Then I had to go for COVID test, and that came
maybe.
in. It no, it came negative, but it came like 15 days later. By then, it's like my whole house is like on fire.
Yeah.
By that time,
Everyone will might have been devastated by that
yeah,
time.
yeah. It was like, what's happening with you? I mean, I stopped coughing in 3 days, but they were scared to
Even the
even come to
fear
me.
was there. No. Yeah, the fear was there.
Yeah,
And that was a peak time of the COVID situation in the March.
yeah. March actually, that is the starting time with no information at all. Nobody's prepared. I think April, May was pathetic in New York.
Oh, okay.
May was like 15, 20 trucks lined up right. There's a hospital nearby. 15, 20 trucks lined up, um, carrying the dead bodies.
Hey, you got it. 14 days trial.
Oh, nice.
You just start connecting to the data, Microsoft Excel.
Oh my God.
Go to 2020.2. Yeah. Go to, yeah.
Oh, this
Click on that.
is pretty awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I
Not a
wouldn't have figured
problem.
this out at all.
It came to my mind that you have installed 2020.3. You can install 2020.2. That can work. Click on orders, double click on orders. Yeah. Now go to sheet one, create any visualization. Click on sales, double click on sales, and double click on subcategory. Yeah. Now go to server, publish your workbook. Yeah, give your server credential.
This is public. No, I
You
don't
have to go
remember.
to your Chrome and see what credentials you have. Go on the first tab, groups, Tableau server. Yeah, copy that. So keep it till paste everything. Keep it till Ravi KP.
They remove the groups and all that. Okay, right.
Yeah,
I was in that page. Okay, that's it.
yeah, connect.
Ooh.
Go to explore on the server page. Main wallet when it's taking time. Go to explore.
I think I can
Click.
uninstall the desktop. Is it?
Yeah, you can log in back.
Thank you so much. This makes it easier
Hey,
now.
not a problem. That's what I'm there for.
Expected.
Yeah. Now go to Tableau desktop. Give the same credentials here.
Did I give a password? I didn't give a password.
You
No.
gave it was already saved one. Yeah, 4-digit password or maybe something. Sign it in.
Okay, I should give the server password.
Yeah.
And for anybody to, for the programmers to
So you
publish,
have
they have.
to, yeah, they have to have a login credential there in your Ravi KP server, and then they can publish. So you have to add a user there for someone else to uh, give the authorization of publishing.
Okay.
We will get to that part too, so not to worry. For now, I'm just trying to figure out if you can publish or not. Yeah, go back to your desktop. Why it is taking time? Wait, I think it will pop up anytime. Just because you have installed it in your local, no? That's why it is taking a lot of time. Yeah. Now you can publish. Say publish directly.
I heard by February they're going to be 50% of the India is going to be infected with COVID. I hope it's wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, I think 90% of the world population is going to be affected by COVID knowingly or unknowingly. So
Wow.
that is going to be true. And unless we have something, some dedicated, what do you say, cure for it? Not cure, at least
Vaccine maybe.
vaccines. Yeah.
Maybe if I
It
delete
will.
the desktop, or not the desktop, I mean the public, maybe the speed's gonna increase a little bit, I suppose, isn't it?
You can do that. You can do it because now you have it, a desktop version of it now. So don't do it right now. You can
Yeah,
do it later.
yeah, we'll do it later.
All right, now just wait for this one to publish. And if it does, I think you're good to go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not good at coding, so I'm saving as much code as I could for installation or removing stuff.
Yeah, these things will be needed. You're
Because
already a step ahead from me.
why? You have everything is like loaded in you. For me, it's like I have to look at the script for do anything.
Yeah. So there are two things. Like one is you can use it with the TSM command line, and one is like a web-based. Normally, I use web-based. I don't use TSM command because it is pretty lengthy to do it. So
Right. What's happening here?
it redirected to your Windows Explorer. I think by default you have kept it as a your default browser as a Windows Explorer. That's why it happened.
Oh,
Say no thanks. And go to default. Click on default. You can see book one there or not. Let's see.
book
Yeah,
one.
you have.
Awesome.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. And thank you to you, actually. Uh,
Okay, let's do this. Let's go back and revise whatever we discussed till date, and then we can meet tonight.
okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, Ravi, then take care of yourself. Have a good day ahead. I will talk soon.
All right, Siddharth. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You made my day.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.